Now let's move on to the third portion of this exercise where we are going to discuss long questions and answers. The first question is, write a note on the struggle of Martin Luther King for the Negroes. The answer is, Martin Luther King was a priest and honored political activist of the black race during the civil rights movements in America in 1950s and 1960s. He struggled for the assurance of the rights and liberation of Negroes of United States of America all his life. He led freedom movements in the southern states of America for Negroes. He made speeches and led processions in order to evoke a sense of freedom in those people and wrote for them. Moreover, he raised his voice against racial discrimination and requested the government to make laws in order to ensure equality between whites and blacks. In short, he was a political activist of Negroes who devoted his life in order to preach sanctity of freedom, fraternity, and restore the faith of Negroes in everyone and equality of human rights. Second question is, what was the condition of the Negroes in his days? The answer is, in Martin Luther King's days, the Negroes living in America were leading a miserable life. They did not enjoy basic human rights that were given to the whites and were subjected to racial discrimination. They were treated as slaves and had to face a lot of trials and tribulations. They were imprisoned in narrow jail cells where they had to endure persecution and were subjected to police brutality. They were neither given equal opportunities to educate themselves and nor to prosper in any professional field. These people were dwelling in misery in the valley of despair in search of liberty and equality. Therefore, in order to uplift the lives of Negroes, Martin Luther King sacrificed his own life. Third question is, write 10 lines on racial discrimination. When a person is treated less favorably than another person in the similar situation because of his or her race, color, descent, national or ethnic origin or immigrant status, it is termed as racial discrimination. In the days of the political activist Martin Luther King, legally or socially sanctioned privileges and rights given to white Americans were not granted to black Americans. They did not enjoy equal rights in matters of education, immigration, voting, citizenship, land acquisition and criminal procedure, etc. They were subjected to slavery and oppression by the whites. Racial discrimination is a threat to humanity because it deprives them of their basic human rights of equality, justice and equal opportunities in every walk of life. Fourth question is, write the summary of the speech. The answer is, Martin Luther King emphasized on the negation of racial segregation in the society in his speech. He stated that a nation could not prosper if equal treatment was not met out to the Negroes as per with the whites. People should not be judged by their caste, creed and skin color, but the strength of their character. He gave the vision of America as a state where equality and justice prevailed and Negroes were not subjected to racial prejudice. He dreamed of an ideal country where the blacks and whites would enjoy equal opportunities in every field of life. Last question is, what are the measures you can take to ensure justice with all the sections of the society? The answer is, in order to ensure justice with all sections of the society, law and order should be the same for everyone, irrespective of their caste, creed, financial and social status. The facility of free education should be provided to poor children in public schools. People should be given equal opportunities for work and progress. The poor sections of the society should be treated equally at public places. The poor should not become the face of oppression at the hand of the rich, and the whites should not treat blacks brutally. So we are done with the explanation of long questions and answers as well. I hope कि आपको इसके answers बहुत अच्छे से समझ आए होंगे. Thank you.